Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs. Today, this is the first video I've ever done without a hoodie, I think. But it's really warm in the UK, so woohoo. Don't know why that was relevant to anything at all. But I have been a Doctor Who fan properly for 5 years, but I had a brief spell of collecting merchandise, some of these figures up here, in like 2007, 2008 time. So this is like about, I'd say 6 years worth of Doctor Who collecting. And yeah, I'm going to give you a detailed tour now. So, I will start off by showing you my 5.5 inch / 5 inch Doctor Who figures, which this is like the main thing I've always collected. And yeah, so most of the ones along here I got relatively like in the past 5 years from like random places, online, charity shops, re-releases, B&M sets, those sort of things. And yeah, I enjoy having armies like the Cyberman one you could just see there, Romans here, Ice Warriors, and here are all the Masters and for some reason the 4th Doctor and Sarah Jane. But yeah, that's this like middle shelf of my 5.5 inch figure collection. Now moving on to like the very top, it's just more of the figures. Here the like bigger and more oddly shaped figures, because now this shelf along the top is, as I said previously, I enjoy building armies of figures. So here are all the armies like Ood, Sontaran, Judoon, and then an absolute ton of Daleks here, with Davros in the corner. These Daleks as well, I've picked up randomly over the years, bunch of different ones. Then there's a Comic-Con exclusive Cyberman in the back, if you can see that there. Now, here are the 3.75 inch figures, which I think I have every single one of, apart from 2 Daleks. But yeah, these are the main things, like when I got into Doctor Who collecting, that were out in the shops. So yeah, this is Christmas, birthday money, saving up any money I could get and spending it on these figures. They're not as good as the 5 inch ones, but they do well for like a child's little toy. Some of the sculpts, for example the Claras down there, are not very good, but these Cybermen I think look pretty decent. And yeah, there will be random things like that Leia figure just scattered through, not from Doctor Who, but oh well. Speaking of not from Doctor Who, there's Hagrid and Dobby, not really sure why, but they're there, and Harry. So these are the, like, what are they called, flight control TARDISes or something, with their respective doctors in, and all the companions I have scattered around them. Here are some of the smaller like accessory things like canines and the mini doctor. And adiposes. I have a load of adiposes. There's only a few briefly on display there. Now, here are some more figures, and this is mainly the doctors. I have doctors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. I'm missing 8 and the war, and then I've got tons of 9, 10, 11 and 12. Hopefully they'll release a 13th Doctor Jodie Whittaker figure soon, because I'd love to add that into the collection. Now, along the bottom here are Titan's blind bag figures. I do relatively well on these. I've only got one swap, which is the David Tennant in his orange spacesuit thing. But yeah, here are just random series, no idea which is which, but yeah, quite a few of them. Now, this is one of the first things I ever got, and I got it for Christmas of, I think, 2008 or 9, and it's the big Tardis Playset with the lights and everything. It's really cool, and I really liked it. This is the End of Time David Tennant figure, recreating the I don't want to go moment. There's my own published book thingy. But yeah, here's the Matt Smith one, which came out in 2011 or 10, I think. And it's nowhere near as good as the other one because it doesn't have lights, but it was still okay for like a child's play toy, just to mess around with. Not as good though, but oh well. Here is my Tardis Wardrobe, which my granddad painted for me a couple of years back. There was a video I made where I watched it the other day and I look really young, but yeah. Now, here are my favourite things in the collection, the Big Chief Studios figures. These are really expensive each, like probably each about £200, but I think they are really worth it, and the detail on them, it just looks like really great, and I hope to keep collecting more and more of these, but sadly the prices for them aren't getting any cheaper and they're going more expensive. Not sure why, but yeah, just the sculpts of them, I think it's very, very, very well done. So here's their little accessories, and signed by Stephen Moffat is that little thingy which came with the Weeping Angels, and then signed by Karen Gillan down there. Here's a random Doctor Who banner and some tinsel, which I don't know really why I have up. Now, here are my Funko Pops, and if you've watched this channel for a long time, you will know that I really like Funko Pops, and have quite a few Doctor Who ones, which you can see on screen now. Sadly, there are 3 or 4 of them. I don't know where they are. I got them quite recently, like the first Doctor exclusive figure. I can't find him anywhere. He should be on the shelf. Yeah, they seem to have gone missing. Probably find them in a box eventually. Now there's some Stranger Things ones. Don't know why they're mixed with the Doctor Who ones, but yeah, second favourite show. Yeah, here are some random Funko Pops, not Doctor Who related, but on the end of each thing are a bunch of random Doctor Who plush keychains. Now, here are, sorry this is badly lit, but I can't really do anything about it, the Doctor Who figurine collection, which I collected for, I think, about a year and a half, where you get one of these figures each month. And yeah, I got a bit bored of it in the end, because they're not as good as the other ones you can buy, and they were getting quite expensive. But the Emperor Dalek, I do like. They are nice little things to have on shelves and stuff, but at the moment I don't really have anywhere specifically to put them, so they're kind of just dumped at the bottom here with the 3.75 inch playset diorama thingies, whatever they are. Here's a random shelf with the Doctor Who Mr. Men things, Adipose's only sign, Doctor Who books, and at the back there a Big Chief Studios thingy. Not one of the main figures, but yeah. Here's a bunch of random things. 11th Doctor Teddy that my grandma knit from quite a while ago. Here's a signed thing from Gemma Redgrave, the actor of Kate Stewart from Doctor Who. And Mark Williams, who was Mr. Weasley and Brian Williams, Rory's dad in Doctor Who. That's a picture with Vastra and Strax, well, the actors. And then David Bradley, who portrayed the first Doctor in Twice Upon a Time. And then from the Doctor Who experience, the green screen TARDIS room, whatever. A Bessie number plate, and yeah, along here I have a bunch more of the 3.75 inch figures, but this time they're kept in their boxes. These are all from different waves, and they were going really cheap in Toys R Us as it was closing down, and also the Doctor Who figures are they're stopping to be made, and they were all only about £4 each, which they used to be about 7 or 8, so I thought I'd pick quite a few of them up, and yeah, it was a good deal. Here are some of the Daleks, broken eye stalks, but what can you do? Here's a Sontaran head, which will be coming into the fan series quite soon. Adipose is custom made, and here's my DVD collection. So this is like Classic Who here. I think they're in order. Sorry if they're not fully in order, but they're all in Doctor order. I haven't watched all of them yet, but I've watched most of them. Here's like my more recent new series DVDs. And yeah, here as well. I still have quite a few DVDs to collect in terms of Doctor Who, but yeah. So just more random shelves with Doctor Who stuff on them. That TARDIS there was full of CDs and the remote control canine just there. Not the TARDIS full of... No, never mind. I'll stop speaking. Here's the really weird little plush toys that I think, yeah, they light up and speak. Yeah. I never really knew what to make of them. I kind of enjoyed having them, but they are really odd and a bit unnatural. Here's that vinyl figure, well, a second one of it in a different costume that I have out on display, along with more 11th Doctor stuff on that shelf. Here's the Dalek alarm clock and a Cyberman game, which I remember being quite fun, but haven't played it in years. Now here's my Lego Doctor Who stuff, which I don't have all the figures for, which is really annoying. I have the Lego Dimensions ones, but not the actual figures, which should have come with the set. 11th Doctor plush toy, and a awesome, I think, custom-made lamp. More random stuff. Now, this is on the wall of the games room in my house, these big prints. This room's where I normally film most of my YouTube videos. But yeah, that just about wraps up the tour. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And also, recently I made a little playlist of some of the best, most funny, stupid, whatever moments from this channel and from its past. So, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could check that out. Goodbye.